Sing Vong is a nobody mocked by everyone, lived at the bottom of the food chain, but fate never seals all doors. He unlocked a strange system where the wilder he got, the richer he became. With cash in hand, he stirred up the world and kept countless girls awake at night. The girls on top only needed a midnight donut from him to stay cheerful all day. Somewhere, his childhood sweetheart saw his new swagger and coyly proposed marriage. In the middle of that sweet dream, he suddenly woke up. In truth, he was just a blonde guy telling his boss, who was glued to dancing girls on top, that he needed 2 days off for family matters. He promised to make up for any missed work once he returned. The boss didn't even glance up, just smirked and said, "Another leave request, unless it's a wedding or a funeral. No chance." Then he kept watching those hip-shaking clips like no one was there. Moments later, he even sent the dancer a blazing red rocket gif. The girl squealed, "Oh my god, thanks, here's a heart for you." Mwah. Seeing no approval, Sing Vong pleaded, "Boss, my mom's very sick and needs care. Please let me take a few days off." The boss sneered, "Your dad's still alive, right? No relatives back home. If she's that sick, it's too late anyway." Then he bent his head back down, ignoring Sing Vong's desperate face. Sing tried to say more, but the boss cut him off. "You want success? Pay the price. My 70-year-old dad still works overtime. You youngsters just whine and ask for breaks. In media, speed is survival. If someone else posts first, who's responsible? You'll ruin the team for one person." Sing replied calmly, "I can work from home anytime you need." The boss smirked. "Fine, quit then. Go to finance, settle up, and be the perfect son forever." He adjusted himself and said sternly, "You graduated from 3 universities and only got in because we were short-staffed. Even our worst hires got a degree. Don't waste this chance with lazy excuses. Opportunity waits for no one. Think carefully if you still want leave." He patted Sing Vong's shoulder and left. A while later, Sing Vong smoked outside as his phone buzzed. A familiar voice asked, "Sing Vong, son, are you free right now?" Meanwhile, a nurse with curves like an hourglass approached the old man. "Hello? Here? Hang. When will you pay Madam Chu's hospital fees? We've helped as long as we could." He stammered, "2 more days, I swear I'll pay." The nurse frowned, displeased. "You said the same thing 2 days ago. If it's not settled this time, we'll have to discharge the patient." Sweat poured down his face as he nodded frantically. Yes, I understand." On the other end, Sing Vong overheard everything. His chest tightened and tears fell. Then his father's voice came back. "It was noisy just now. What did you say?" "Son, Dad, I can only come home in 2 days. You'll try to send some money for Mom's medicine?" Before he could finish, his father gently said, "Don't worry, son. I borrowed a little from friends, and your mom still has insurance." Sing Vong replied anxiously, "Dad, if it's not enough, I'll send more. Please don't borrow, let me handle it." His father sighed, "You just started working. Life in Xingxi is expensive. Don't wear yourself out or borrow online. If you can't come, that's okay, just stay healthy." Sing answered quickly, "I'm fine. Dad, I have money. Wait for me." After hanging up, he checked his bank account and sighed. A year and a half of work, only 5,000 yuan a month. Sharing rent, eating cheap, saving every coin. Had managed to save 50,000 yuan. That 50,000 should cover his mom's treatment for a while. After calculating, he muttered, "Over 20 years and nothing to show for it? Fine. Today I'll break the rules. Work can wait, but filial duty can't." He clenched his teeth. "Quit then. I'm done with this heartless company." Moments later, Sing Vong arrived at her, calling out, "Sister Lai, may I come in?" "Sure, come in." 20 minutes later, he walked out blank-faced, whispering, "Finally I'm free." In today's economy, quitting outright took courage the size of a mountain. Just as he smiled to reassure himself, a glowing golden system appeared. Central Ultimate Freestyle System recognizes host brave resignation. Reward 88,888 yuan. He blinked, stunned. What the hell? Is someone pranking me? Looking around, he thought, is someone filming a short video? Why's the voice echoing in my head like a brain speaker? But when he saw the screen before him displaying, "Dear host, claim your reward. The free you live, the richer you'll become," he stammered. "Well, what kind of interface is this?" Without hesitation, he pulled out his phone to double-check. The moment he opened it, a bank text nearly made him drop the phone. Account ending 5,910 credited 88,888 yuan on 2,062,024. Current balance 138,888 yuan. Still skeptical, he thought, any second now, someone will jump out yelling, "Just a prank, bro." But when he saw the sender really was Yinxing Bank, he froze solid. "It's real. Oh, holy heavens above." The system instantly flashed, "Master, don't doubt it. You successfully activated the system. Now go enjoy pure freedom." Sing Vong stared at his account balance, utterly dazed. If he hadn't seen it himself, he'd think it was nonsense. "I actually activated a system. So this Central Ultimate Freestyle System unlocked because I quit my job?" He frowned, thinking, "I think I get how this works. Gotta find a chance to test it." Suddenly, a bright female voice called out behind him, "Hey, what are you doing?" Xiao Hang, is my livestream plan ready yet? It was Gawen, a famous singing and dancing blogger with 8 million followers. He turned, almost got a nosebleed at her figure, and stammered, Gawen, that plan done already. She squinted playfully. Huh, what are you mumbling about? You okay, dizzy boy? Seeing his awkwardness, she chuckled half-jokingly. Don't tell me you've finally fallen for me. Sing Vong scratched his head, smiling weakly. You still love teasing people. Huh. She leaned closer, voice sugary sweet. Xiao Hang, remember to secure me more resources. The rich fans are slacking lately, engagements dropping fast. He thought. So this is Gao Wen, the company's top streamer I used to manage. In real life, she's kind, not arrogant, just way too flirty. He straightened up, face cold. Sorry, I've resigned. I'm no longer handling streamers. The company will assign someone else. Gao Wen froze. What? So suddenly? He didn't reply, quietly packing his things, thinking, she never looked down on me, she just knew I understood the streaming biz better than anyone. But now, we're on separate paths. Realizing that truth, he laughed freely like his true self had finally awakened in this illusion-filled world. Suddenly, Gawain gazed into his eyes, voice dripping honey. You really quit. I still prefer Xiao Hang driving me to work with others. I just can't relax. Flustered, Sing Vong muttered. I finished all the paperwork. His thoughts tangled. Was she staring like that? Those eyes too intense. Look away or ill lose control. Gawain, equally shaken, thought, why is he acting weird today? He used to smile and hold my hand when I teased him. Did something happen? Then softly said, a tremor in her voice. Xiao Hang, are you really leaving me behind? But this time, Sing Vong was calmer than ever. He frowned, thinking, those sweet words feel nice, but something's off, she's using me. Wake up, Sing Vong. Don't get played again. After a pause, he smiled and replied, I just wanted to give myself a long vacation. Gawain made her final move, stepping closer, voice so tender it melted the air. So which company will you join next? What if we end up rivals? Someone else will take over my projects, and I don't know if I can get used to them. Her tone and closeness froze Sing Vong. His mind said no, but his eyes screamed yes. This is too dangerous, I can't hold it much longer. He groaned inwardly, just as he was about to lose control. A thought flashed, wait, I've got a system now. Earning money's easy, and beauties like her, you'll meet plenty. Then his eyes froze, something looked off. Hold up, her post-surgery shape seems a bit wrong. He blurted out, hey Gawain, you might want to check that nose job, looks kinda crooked. She gasped, covering her nose. What? Crooked? She frantically pulled out a mirror, checking nonstop, face paling. Impossible. How could it be crooked? Then she remembered. Oh no, my livestream starts soon. I need a quick fix. At that moment, the system chimed. Host has shown true courage, refusing to be a simp and speaking his mind. Reward 23,333 yuan for honesty and bravery. Sing Vong gaped, checked his phone, the balance read 162,221 yuan. He smirked. So this is the spirit of the freestyle system. Just be real, say what you mean, and do what you want, that's the key to rewards. He chuckled slyly. Hee. After fixing her look, Gawain winked playfully. Thanks for the reminder. I was careless. Since you've decided, I won't stop you. Maybe we'll work together again someday, shine bright. Xiao Hang. He blinked, thinking. No way, she's still calm after that. Is that sincerity or acting? Looking closer, he saw only a genuine smile on her face. Gawain's voice softened. Anyway, we've been colleagues for a long time. Tonight, this evening, let me treat you to dinner. If job hunting gets tough, message me. I know a few bosses. Everyone knows Xiao Hang's skills, you won't stay jobless. Her words made him thoughtful. She probably worries my degree's low and ill struggle. Turns out her concern was real. Not just polite talk, not wanting to be outdone. He thumped his chest. No way I'm letting you pay. Dinner's on me. Gawain laughed, shaking her head. Your salary's tiny, save your cash. He nodded lightly. Everyone parts ways eventually. Maybe we'll work together again someday. Thanks for your kindness. Miss Gawain, she covered her smile, half joking. Haha, you're leaving. And only now I realize I barely know you. He gathered his last papers, smiling. I'll head out first. I'll call you once I'm settled. A while later, he left the company, thinking, back then, even riding a bus or subway felt luxurious. When I could afford it, I stopped wanting to. I used to hitch rides from coworkers after hours when transit shut down. Thinking back, even sharing a ride once felt like a rare privilege. But today's different. I want the prettiest, most luxurious thing around. Less than 5 minutes later, a sleek luxury car with shining quad digits stopped before him. A young man in a suit stepped out. Boeing. Hello, sir. Tic-Tic Transport Premium Service. Please, step inside. Sing Vong admired the car, thinking, so fast, barely 3 minutes. That smooth design, that engine pure bliss. He chuckled, remembering how he used to mutter about when his first customer would come, always past midnight, but today was different. This was the real turning point of his life. The driver kept a bright smile. Boss, please get in. As soon as he sat down, the system chimed. Host spends without looking at prices, true free spirit, reward 50,000 yuan. Meanwhile, the driver asked politely, just to confirm, your destination is Baoxing Crossroads. Correct. Yes, right in front of the pancake shop, he replied. Hearing that, the driver hit the gas, and the car glided smoothly away. Sitting inside, Singvong leaned back, basking in the luxurious feeling. A short while later, the car stopped. He stepped out with the air of a chairman's grandson, smiling contentedly. Seeing him, the shop lady beamed. Oh my, young man, back again. Same pancake, no egg or with some heart this time. He smiled, gesturing lightly. Nope, it'll take 2 eggs this time, and 2 sausages real meat. Not that flour junk. Everyone stared wide-eyed at his sudden extravagance. After hanging up the phone, he chuckled to himself, recalling how he used to earn only 5,000 yuan a month, pay 800 for rent, and never spend over 20 a day. A normal pancake cost 8, so had never dared add eggs, yet here he was today, going all out with 15 yuan on one meal. Awesome. I've leveled up, spent 15 yuan on a meal. I'm jealous of myself. 2 eggs and rail meat sausages. Top-tier living. Around him, people gawked. Wow, fancy toppings, 2 eggs and sausage. Honestly, the fake ones taste fine too. When will we get to pretend to be that classy? Soon, the young man strutted off with his pancake proudly, and the system chimed. Unbelievable. Host 8 pancakes with both eggs and sausage. Poverty level breakthrough achieved. Reward 20,000 yuan. What a perfect afternoon. So this was the joy of eating a feast. Next time, definitely 5 eggs minimum. Then Xingvong recalled his childhood so poor he couldn't afford pocket money. When he grew up, he lacked not only cash but time too. What do normal people do for fun then? On his way home, he spotted a supermarket and a thought flashed in his mind. Wait, how could I forget? I've got money now, it's shopping spree time. Tonight, he had dinner with Gao Wen. Rumor said the restaurant was fancy, so his current outfit just wouldn't cut it. The moment he stepped in, the bright, lovely store atmosphere hit him like a wave. Surrounded by luxurious vibes, he felt a bit dazed. This was a real mall. Elegant scent everywhere. Oddly, all the brand names were in English, leaving him confused. Weird, why doesn't a giant mall like this have an Adavan store? After wandering for a bit, he laughed at himself. Damn, look at that Brokeman mentality. Just switched to rich mode already. Fired up, he strode boldly into a store, confidence blazing. As soon as he stepped in, the staff hurried over with perfect smiles and eager greetings. Yet one girl gave him a judging glance, clearly unimpressed. Hair like a horse's mane, torn backpack, frayed shirt, ancient phone, and discount clothes. Verdict poor. After sizing him up, they all turned away, ignoring him completely, leaving him momentarily stunned. He hadn't expected not a single greeting. Sure, he didn't look rich, but their disdain was obvious enough to slap him in the face. After waiting ages with no reply, he finally said calmly but warily, I'm always busy, so I'll just grab a few things worth around 150,000 yuan. Since you're wasting my time, I'll head next door to the Heem's store. That line hit them so hard their jaws practically unhinged. Their attitude flipped instantly. One girl beamed. Sir, would you like to see clothes or bags? Please, have a seat. I'll bring each item for you personally. Singvong snorted inwardly. These girls change faces faster than pancakes. Thinking, money really does make ghosts dance and people bow. After he made his selections, the staff treated him like royalty, bowing and saying, an honor to serve you. Please visit again. He mused that luxury store service truly lived up to its name. Even carrying bags was someone else's graceful duty. Just then, clerk asked softly, Sir, would you be interested in our upcoming jewelry review event this month? Would you like me to deliver your purchases to your residence? Sir, he smiled. No need. I prefer doing it myself. Good for the health. Please take care on your way out. Sir. A moment later, he overheard 2 girls whispering, there are some real helmet shops over at Plaza. Too pricey though, only Sister Hugh could afford that. We're just buying for someone else. Hearing that, Singvong glanced at his shopping bag and sighed. Yeah, pricey indeed. Then the system chimed. Holy smokes. Host just blew 3 years of salary in one go. Legendary spender achievement unlocked. Reward 660,000 yuan. Congratulations. 838 M6 forever peak. Truly, the more he spent, the more he earned. Just a few steps away from millionaire status. Time to splurge even harder. That evening, at the Western Flavor restaurant, Singvong strutted in, glittering from head to toe in luxury wear. A waitress greeted him warmly. Welcome, sir. Allow me to lead you to your reserved table. Seems I'm a bit early, he said. The waitress smiled. Our VIP rooms are all private. Sir, you may relax and enjoy some snacks while waiting. Her kindness made him think, so true familiarity fears fakeness, and strangers fear shabby clothes. No one ever treated me this politely before. After a moment, she led him to an empty table and pointed next door. The divider hid another table already set with tea and desserts. Just ring the bell if he needed service. Then he'll leave you to it. Enjoy your meal. Sir, she said politely. Beside him stretched a $1 million view. Hengvuang gazed down from the 4th floor, where Mingzhou shimmered like a living painting. In that instant, he realized money really did make every service perfect. With enough money, one could stand where almost no one else could reach. Those buried thoughts had long lingered in his mind, now surfacing clearly. While admiring the scenery, he suddenly remembered, oh right, gotta send dad some cash before he panics. He muttered, transferring 100,000 instantly. I'll just say it's from overtime, mom and dad won't freak out, he told himself. Meanwhile, Ka Wen was energetically live-streaming her dance. She twirled and said, if you think Wenwen's dancing's hot, send me some rockets to make me fly higher. Where's my top boss? Everyone remembers your rockets. Time to shine again. Pretty please. Okay, got any rockets? Ka Wen did her cute act. The chat exploded. My wife, Wenwen's killing me with beauty. Even I want to launch a rocket. They screamed. Meanwhile, Heng Vuong sat waiting. Phone in hand had sent her the restaurant's location, yet she hadn't shown. Turns out, she was still streaming. Just then, Ka Wen received a single rocket from an anonymous tycoon. The chat buzzed weird. He sent only one today. Usually he floods the chat till Wenwen's legs give out. Maybe he left. Is he mad? After countless dances, Ka Wen, drenched in sweat, waved goodbye. That's all for today, my loves. See you tomorrow. While resting, two other girls came in. Ka Wen, have you eaten yet? Got dinner plans already? The orange-haired girl asked curiously. Yup. With who? Some rich sponsor? Don't talk nonsense, you know him too. It's Heng Vuong. The blonde chuckled. Didn't you say it was over? Guess someone's still attached. Huh, stop talking nonsense. He helped me a lot when we worked together. Now that his quit, dinner's just normal. Besides, he invited. The blonde perked up. Then let me come too. Sure, why not? But let's keep it simple. Since it's paying, if the food's pricey, we'll chip in just a friendly get-together. Agreed. We're exhausted today anyway. Gotta reward ourselves. Tan no. You in? Of course. Why not? We shouldn't freeload. Tan no smiled faintly inside. Heng Vuong. That broke guy never even added us as friends, yet now he's treating us in a luxury restaurant. Let me remove my makeup first. See you at the parking lot. A bit later, all three met at the lot. Ka Wen said, lucky no traffic restrictions today. Let's take my car. Easier. The blonde sighed. It's so hard getting at deals lately. Who knows when I'll afford a car like yours? The orange-haired girl teased. You should try being a dance blogger. Maybe you'll blow up too. Hearing dance. The blonde panicked. No way. Too tiring. I don't have your stamina. I just wish some guy would rescue me instead. Tan Nuo laughed. Quian King. You dream too much. Be glad the boss hasn't sold you off yet, let alone rescued you. Let a girl dream. King teased. Tan No smiled outwardly but thought coldly. She really believes Ka Wen danced her way to that luxury car. More like slept her way to the top. Who'd buy that story? Anyway, where are we eating? Wait, let me check. Reading the address. Ka Wen froze, eyes wide. This place. Seeing her expression, Tan No smirked. What? Too shabby for you. Relax. Even crawling, you couldn't catch up. Ling Wei. The restaurant's name left them stunned. Everyone wondered. Surely it's just a coincidence. Ka Wen said seriously. No, it's in the Qingshan Tower. King gasped. You mean that famous 3-star Michelin place? A single meal there costs at least 3,000, and booking's impossible. No way. Has Heng Vuong struck it rich? Maybe that's why he quit. Tan No frowned and sneered. Don't be so sure. Maybe it's just the same building. People love posting nearby spots to show off. Hearing her tone, Ka Wen gently said, don't judge so fast. Is not the vain type. Yeah. Sure is not. The other replied dismissively, but inside, Tan Nuo thought mockingly, just wait, shall get slapped by reality soon enough. Let's just go and see first, Ka Wen said calmly, riding in the European car. King squealed. Luxury cars really are different, smooth and silent. My old minus junk. Tan Nu glanced over, thinking, this girl must know a lot of rich sponsors. Same beauty vlogger gig, yet I get none of the fat deals. She tugged her collar slightly for emphasis, like this, just lower it a bit, show a peek. He, whether beauty or dance blogger, one little pull and rockets rain down. Who'd worry about ad deals then? She mocked. Ka Wen calmly replied, don't say that. My stream has plenty of loyal fans. I'm just being real. If money came cleanly, who'd flaunt their body? If a man truly wanted to marry me, it'd gladly be a full-time wife. Suddenly she snapped. Ka Wen, why so quiet? Think you're better than me? Ka Wen answered evenly. New love always feels fresh, but without financial independence, you'll end up living cautiously, head bowed. When he changes, hell, treat the next woman the same. Depends solely on a man's money, and you'll forever be a puppet. I refuse to live like that. Tan No lowered her eyes, sneering. Such fake nobility, lecturing others while dancing online. Ka Wen said calmly, I just want to earn my own living. Men can betray, but money never does. A moment later, the three finally arrived. King stepped out, doubtful. Let's double-check. Even if you make tens of thousands a month, this place is out of range. What if Heng Vuong sent the wrong address? Tan No chimed in mockingly. Yeah. Ka Wen, check again. If we walk into a luxury place without a booking and get filmed, we'll lose all our followers. Ka Wen nodded. All right, he'll call him, but no one answered. Tan No smirked. What? No one picking up? Inside she thought. Finally embarrassed. Got stood up but still pretends to be noble. Ka Wen stayed patient, thinking, maybe Xiao Hang's just busy, or something urgent came up. He wouldn't ignore me. She smiled. Let's head upstairs first. The other two nodded eagerly. eyes gleaming ready for drama. To see the company's top girl humiliated, not wanting to dampen the mood, Kao Wen led them into the elevator. Still, she worried Ling Wei was expensive. She could afford it, but knowing Hang Hengvuong's thrift, it must cost him dearly. For him, this meal's a big splurge. Could he be joking? If so, he'll treat him next time, she thought. Soon, all three stepped into the restaurant lobby. Kao Wen nervously peeked inside, searching for Hengvuong. Her heart fluttered. Why hasn't he picked up yet? Suddenly, a staff member smiled. Good evening. Ladies, do you have a reservation? Kao Wen stammered, unsure what to say. Before she could answer, Tan Nu jumped in. Yes, we do. King added, a man named Hang Hengvuong booked for us. Tan Nu sneered inwardly. A logistics guy making 5,000 a month. One meal here costs 3 months' pay. Let's see how badly Kao Wen gets embarrassed. But the staff's next words hit like a slap. Please follow me, Mayor. Hang has been waiting for you. Tan Nu froze, mouth agape. Speechless, she stared at Kao Wen's back, seething with jealousy. So lucky given every company resource. Always number one, while I'm stuck at 2, surrounded by vultures. That Hang Hengvuong really went all out. Didn't think Kao Wen liked such a rug type, she thought coldly, as the elevator ascended to the VIP floor. King fretted. What if it's a name mix-up? Wouldn't that be mortifying? They say just riding this VIP lift costs 10,000. Hearing that, Kao Wen blinked, her heart sinking. Tan Nu laughed. Haha, must be a coincidence. He couldn't afford even a buffet here, let alone Ling Wei. If it's really him, at least well witness the show when he embarrasses himself. She sneered again. Hengvuong must have seen someone else's booking and dared to impersonate them one of these days. His act's gonna blow up. Moments later, the elevator stopped, and the staff smiled professionally. Please, this way. Ladies, the three entered, still dazed, blurting out, who exactly is Hang Hengvuong? King quickly pulled out her phone. Excited, whatever, let's take some pics first. This place is gorgeous, she said, sweeping her camera around. The staff smiled politely. I'm sorry, photos aren't allowed in the lobby, only in private rooms. King shrugged. It's fine, just a few shots before eating. Good or bad? I need something for the feed, she chuckled. Once it's on Moments, no one'll know if it's real or fake anyway. Her tone smug, while Tan Nu's eyes gleamed mockingly. Go ahead, selfie all you want. Funny how there's not a single guest here. Tan Nu muttered with sarcasm. Never set foot in such a fancy place before. King sighed, eyes curious. Who knows, maybe you'll get to come again someday. She joked half seriously. Tan Nu glanced at Kao Wen. So, anyone texted back yet? If we made a mistake and people find out, you'll be the one embarrassed. Just then, a staff member knocked. Here, Hang, are you awake? Your guests have arrived. Kao Wen whispered. Maybe it really is a mix-up. He's just a regular worker. No way he could afford this. Tan Nu smirked inwardly. Men always love being flattered. But the door opened, revealing long legs and a warm voice. Sorry, I dozed off a bit. He smiled, glancing at them. Woke up to 4 or 5 missed calls. Have you waited long? He turned to the staff. Can you bring the dishes now? Please. His composed manner left Kao Wen stunned, heart racing as she stood up instinctively. King's eyes widened. Oh my god, that's really Hang Hengvuong? He's wearing all designer gear. That outfit's the same one Liu Ko wore, costs 40,000. Tan Nu ground her teeth, thinking, those are all fresh seasoned pieces from the Always Sheer brand. Don't tell me has some hidden rich hair. Her eyes slid toward Kao Wen, full of envy. That girl always lands on her feet quiet but hooks the big fish every time. Knows how to play it. Hengvuong smiled. You must be King, right? Then he turned. And you are Q Tano, she replied quickly, her voice suddenly sweet. He chuckled softly. Apologies, I just woke up, didn't immediately notice your beauty. Yo, it's fine. I went light on the makeup today, so I look a bit plain. But inside, she bit her lip furiously, wanting to hurl her glass. Kao Wen spoke up. I happened to meet 2 coworkers after work. They wanted to come along. If it bothers you, we can. Before she could finish, 4 waiters entered, greeting in unison. Good evening, sir and ladies. Please enjoy your meal. The table was filled with extravagant dishes, leaving Kao Wen stunned. Everything looked ridiculously expensive. She glanced at him, confused. What's he doing? He doesn't need to go this far just for pride. King wiped her eyes, whispering, wow, has the real deal. Maybe he quit to inherit his family fortune. I don't really know, Kao Wen murmured, sounding lost. The young waiter served the final dish, staring at the artful plate and thinking, is this even edible? Looks great, but who knows the taste? King eagerly asked, you don't mind if I take a few pictures, right? Hengvuong smiled. No problem, go ahead and take your time. She instantly whipped out her phone, snapping wildly like an ostrich addicted to selfies. After a while, Tan Nu tilted her head skeptically. So what's going on here? You're not hiding something from us, are you? My heart's been racing this whole time. Kao Wen sighed. Honestly, we're not that close. Outside work, we barely talk, but the projects he helped me with all succeeded, so I'm genuinely grateful. As she spoke, flashes of past encounters drifted through her mind like slow-motion film scenes. Her lips parted slightly, mind in turmoil. Could he really be a hidden rich hair? Maybe he hid his wealth just to avoid feeling awkward being treated by a girl, she thought. Then Heng Vuong turned to the staff. Got anything actually filling? Something hearty? Qing King laughed. Wow, bold of you. I've never had $1,000 meal before. Thought it'd be stuffed, but I'm starving. Guess he'll just take pics for clout. The waitress smiled. Would sir like slow-cooked black gold ribs with caviar sauce, or cod liver stewed with pineapple? We also have grilled beef stomach and a 20-pound Alaskan king crab. The chef can customize. Heng Vuong shook his head. Just hearing those names makes me tired. I like big fire grilling, not slow stewing. Bring imported crab, beef, and lamb cut thick. Qing King gawked. Oh my god, never seen anyone order like that in a fine dining place. Stop flexing. I can take it. Tan Nua frowned. If that's your taste, why come to a French restaurant? Just light a charcoal grill at home. Cao Wen stayed silent. Is he really a rich hare? Then why act like some Novia rich foodie? Or is he faking it? She wondered. Heng Vuong calmly added, Yo, and can you make grilled kidneys and lamb skewers? The waitress gasped. No, sir, this is a French restaurant, we only serve from our set menu. Then call your manager. I'd like to discuss it. Honestly, I'm not too pleased with the menu, he said evenly. The waitress bowed. Of course. Please wait a moment. In her mind, she screamed, is this man serious or joking? Soon, a middle-aged man in a crisp suit arrived. Good evening, sir. I'm the restaurant manager. He spoke formally. I'm sorry, sir, but we only serve authentic French cuisine. Tan Nu sneered inwardly. Show off all you want serves you right to be refused. But Heng Vuong seemed genuinely puzzled. I just want grilled food at a French place. Is that so wrong? Then he chuckled. No need to argue. I'll pay 300,000 for this meal. If you serve grilled kidneys and lamb skewers, I'll tip another 500,000. The manager froze, eyes bulging in disbelief. The three girls were stunned too. What? $500,000 just to change the menu? The manager instantly changed tone, beaming. Of course, sir. Would you like the kidneys medium or well done? Heng Vuong laughed, patting his shoulder. I liked your arrogance better earlier. I'll send you the biggest kidney sashimi later so you remember that attitude. The manager froze, then bowed respectfully. Yes, sir. Please wait a moment. I'll have the kitchen prepare it right away. Just then, the system chimed. Host, thick-skinned as ever, has broken a French restaurant's rules and forced them to rewrite policy. Since the chef bowed in defeat, reward 500,000 yuan. Please keep being so delightfully unreasonable. Heng Vuong chuckled. So this system really exists to soothe my nerves? Huh. After ordering, he turned to the three women. Relaxed. When eating, the most important thing's to get full, right? Qing King laughed, raising her hand. Exactly. A French restaurant serving grilled kidneys. My moment's feed's gonna explode. A short while later, the food arrived. The table was covered with mouthwatering grilled dishes. A Qing King gaped. Oh my god, money really can make demons obey. With cash, you can do anything. Who'd believe it? We're eating barbecue in a 3-star Michelin French restaurant on the top floor of Qingshan Tower, she said, giggling while recording a short video. When all was served, Heng Vuong grinned. Beautiful ladies, shall we eat? After the meal, he stood up. Excuse me, I'll head to the restroom for a bit. Qing King laughed. Classic line. Huh. As soon as he left, the group whispered, he really spent $500,000 and even tipped extra. Definitely a real second-gen rich kid. Qing King clicked her tongue. A guy like that working at our company, maybe he joined just to get close to you. Cao Wen blushed, waving her hands. No way. I'm not that charming. Maybe he just wanted to experience normal life. Rich people love that stuff. Tan Nu narrowed her eyes. You really feel nothing for him. Qing King added, come on. A rich hare drops a fortune just to treat you. Who wouldn't be moved? She continued suspiciously. Or did you know this all along? Hiding it from us? No wonder the top donor never flirts. Guess he already has his target. And we've just been the side entertainment. Cao Wen stammered. No, really. It's not like that. We're not close at all. I had no idea he was rich. At work he's humble, hardworking, always doing overtime, just a normal employee. Tan Nua folded her arms, half believing. Yeah, sure. If you say so. Then she sneered quietly. Or maybe he's just faking it. These days people rent cars, borrow designer clothes, max credit cards to look rich. Haven't you seen streamers going bankrupt? Maybe Heng Vuong's the same. Qing King laughed. If that's true, then his acting's Oscar-worthy. Pretending to be broke that long without anyone noticing respect. Testing if he's really rich is easy, she said, eyes gleaming mischievously. Let's have a little experiment. Cao Wen frowned. No need. It'd be rude to doubt someone who treated us to dinner. Tan Nu just smirked inwardly, playing the innocent again. Huh, I've seen plenty of these White Lotus types. Then she thought, don't forget your own worth. You're the top host. Loaded yourself, spending a few $100,000 to win a real heart. Totally worth it. This is the trick those Japanese cowboys used to control female clients. Once a woman depended on them, their true nature surfaced. And that's when it turned dangerous. But I'm not planning to get involved with him just because of that. All right then. No need to lecture me. Just play along a little. We're sisters, right? Helping each other dig into this isn't a big deal. After paying the bill, The four left together. As they walked, Kawin glanced at him, thinking, if Hang Hengvong really is faking, he'll pay him back every cent. I just hope he doesn't lose himself. There's nothing wrong with living honestly. Then King turned and asked, do you have a girlfriend? He glanced over, replying, seriously speaking, I'm still single. No way. She gasped in disbelief. I was too busy working before, no time for dating. He thought bitterly, being a corporate dog's bad enough. What? Should I lick boots after hours too? Just thinking about it's humiliating. What a crappy life. Remembering that period made his skin crawl. Then Tammo suggested, it's 9 already, why don't we grab a drink? I'm no rich boss like Brother Hang, but I can cover a few rounds. Let's hit 3 Waves bar, great vibe. Lots of influencers hang there. Might make some useful connections. He didn't refuse, grinning. Your bro's rich if you want to go. Then go. No big deal. In the car, he sat silently, staring blankly ahead. Seeing that, Kawin could only sigh, not knowing what to say. Unexpectedly, the man once obsessed with spending now thought about investing, maybe even starting a media company someday. After all, for someone with leadership chops, that'd be like a fish in water, and with celebrity ties, success would come even faster. 3 girls in 1 arm, yeah, life's hitting max level right now, he thought smugly. Soon the 4 arrived. Tammo warned, heads up, this place is pricey. I can only cover 2 drinks. Anything beyond that's on you guys. Don't call me stingy. Alright. King beamed. Of course. Well, take what we get. Kawin gently reminded. Hang Hengvong. Don't drink too much, just a few sips to enjoy the night. Just then, his former boss entered the bar, arms wrapped around 2 girls. Hengvong didn't notice, just grinned. Didn't expect to finally visit 3 Waves tonight, kinda exciting. Inside, the music pounded, lights flashed. The crowd packed tight like a festival. The place was full of every kind of person, from partygoers to influencers, all types mingling. Hengvong's first time there filled him with adrenaline. He hadn't expected such chaos and energy. Tan Nuo picked up the menu, smiling. Let's start with a margarita to warm things up. Then everyone can order whatever they like. King chose a pink lady, while Kawin went for a virgin mojito. She was driving. After all, better safe than sorry. After ordering, King turned to him. And you, young Master Hang? Tan Nu smirked inwardly. So-called rich hair, never even been to a bar before. Looks like a villager fresh off the mountain. Is still dazed by the lights and music until someone speaks. Huff. What did you say? Yo. I didn't order anything. Singvong waves it off. Whatever. Seeing that, Sinna smirks slyly and orders. Then get him a death sunset. King frowns. Whoa. That's strong. You trying to get him drunk for gossip? Come on. It's a bar, we're here to drink. Sydney chuckles teasingly. She leans in and whispers, there's a bartender here named Danny, a real mixology wizard, though pricey. I want to test his skill. Gawain snapped, hey, that's enough. But Sin now ignores him, snickering. If his faking being rich, this is the perfect lesson, might wake him up, right? She signals the waiter while Xingvong just looks around, thinking maybe some online celebs here could be useful connections. His silence annoys Sinna, playing deaf. Huh, fine. She fumes inwardly. After a bit, Xingvong turns. Huh, you called me? She smiles. You look bored, how about a dice game? He smirks. What kind of game? Something spicier. She replies, flashing a shiny dice set. Simple rules, lose once, take something off, or pay 10,000 yuan. Yuan. He laughs softly, shaking his head. Leaning closer, his voice sharpens. You forget, I worked in ops at the company, I know your files. You think I don't know you're a dice master no one can beat, trying to scam me. She freezes, words stuck. As he continues, Sing Hung Vong, a small-time ops guy earning 5,000 a month, a broke nobody. And yet I show up in Lelvi and fine dining, think I'm flaunting. I only wanted to save face for Gawen, not show off. You think I'm an easy mark, but I'm not blind to your disdain. The system cheers. Host, you're amazing. Bold. Sharp. Exposing traps. Reward 1 million. Current balance 1.89 million. After a pause, he murmurs, I'm not a rich second-gen. She sneers. Knew it. Just a poser pretending to be loaded. Hold on. He cuts in, tone dropping. I'm not done. I'm not a rich here, but I have money. It'll pay you 300,000 for every piece of clothing you're wearing. Walk out naked. Deal. She blushes crimson, covering her chest. You pervert. Goen jumps up. Sinne was just kidding. Calm down. Sit, let's not blow this up. But as soon as she sat down, the woman yelled, who knows if you really have 300,000 yuan? Talk is cheap, can you show it? He smirked and shouted, tonight I'm spending 300,000 to treat everyone, no one leaves sober. Swipe my card, he said coldly. Do you regret it now? A waiter bowed and reported, sir, the 300,000 payment went through successfully. The whole bar erupted in cheers. Big bro's got real guts. Someone sighed. Didn't expect him to buy out the place, what luck. Good men always prosper. The system chimed. Host displayed heroic generosity. Bonus 666,666 yuan. Sin Nu froze. Mouth agape, he really withdrew 300,000. At that, Sing Rong stepped closer and whispered, I know you've always looked down on a poor guy like me, but I never cared what you thought. He smirked. In my eyes, people like you are just flies chasing wallets, due to be humiliated by money itself. His words hit her like thunder. She trembled, barely standing. Stunned, she lowered her head and slipped away without daring a glance. King glanced at Gao Wen and muttered, "Well, that escalated fast." Suddenly Xin Nuo shot up, face red, stammering, I just remembered something. Gotta go." She burst into tears and ran out of the bar like fleeing a crime scene. Sing Rong didn't even look up, he just shook his dice. Calm as ever, after a moment, King said, "Forget it, let's keep playing in pain tonight anyway." Suddenly another girl raised her glass and sneered, "Cheers." "Yo, isn't this the famous bake girl? Looking miserable today, came to drown your sorrows. Heard your top sugar daddy's gone weak. Huh, guess you won't see him again." She just shook her head, replying, "Work's over, we'll talk business tomorrow." The girl smirked, stroking Gao Wen's cheek, "So the fake pure white lotus drops the act now. Pretending to be saintly while flirting all day, what a joke." As the taunting grew, Wen frowned and snapped, "My life's none of your business." "Whoa, chill." The girl laughed fakely, while he sat there, unsure what to say. Suddenly she pulled up a chair. Gao Wen flinched. "Why sit here?" She coolly replied, "Rare chance, why not go live? We influence must chase hot trends, right?" She opened her streaming app, chirping, "Hey loves, I just ran into Wen at this bar. Once in a lifetime moment, should we PK live?" Then she pouted, "But Wen doesn't seem to like me, help me out. Guys, make her say yes." The screen flooded with comments. Wen, accept it. She's provoking you. Do it, live. Scared. Ha 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 ha. Seeing the hype, she sneered inwardly. Perfect, those rich patrons promised rocket gifts tonight to crush Gao Wen and push me to the top blogger spot. This is my breakout moment. She just had to sit back and wait for the show to start. Gao Wen didn't respond, saying coolly, "Let me take this call first." A hurried voice came through. "Gao Wen, start streaming now. The trend's hot, don't miss it." She sighed, "I'm really not in the mood today. The hot search is dropping. Mood or not, get online or face the consequences." She frowned helplessly, then muttered, "Fine." When she returned, the girl grinned. Wen Bao can't escape, right? Oh wait, she's such a dedicated pro. Wen Bao's here. Everyone, Wen Bao, not scared, are you? Of course not, she said calmly. Let's begin. Both stepped onto the stage, ready for a sultry hip-shaking dance battle. When one swayed right, Gao Wen swayed left, 4 peaches bouncing in sync as gifts rained down. King gaped, "Whoa, rockets, yaks, so many gifts." The other girl danced welder, stroking her chest and hips, smirking inside. "Ha! Gao Wen's doomed, watch your views crash." The chat exploded as Wen Bao using filters. Why is her stream so laggy? Same love, but Gao Wen's weak, unfollow. Let's go watch Shuno Sui instead. Comments turn cruel, poor Wen Bao's crushed. Looks exhausted, forced to dance. No excuses, the votes say it all. She's nothing without her top patron. Not even one rocket tonight. Sing Rong watched silently from below. After a while, he smirked coldly, playing that dirty, huh, back in the PK match. The tension peaked. Comments flew, she's totally losing. Wen Bao's washed up, so tired, maybe sabotaged. Votes are fair. Top one's getting dethroned today. Whispers spread. No, one bro to boost her look. Not a single rocket. Then whoosh. A blazing rocket shot across the screen. The sender Dage wrong. Message passing by. Can't ignore injustice, rocket for Wen Bao. Gao Wen froze, stunned and moved. Thank you. Dage wrong, the chivalrous passerby. She said, then boom. Another rocket soared. Thank, oh my god. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rockets in a row. Did you drop some rockets? Or what? Gao Wen trembled, thinking she must be dreaming. Thanks to Dage wrong, righteous passerby. The chat exploded. What's happening? We can't even see his face. A mysterious tycoon. Is he really a passerby? Or the no one bro in disguise? Shunai on the rival stream frowned. That damn girl, she's got a hidden sponsor. The scores flipped instantly. Viewers shouted, "What the hell? Why are her votes skyrocketing? System glitch. Dage wrong's dropping rockets every 2 minutes, unbeatable. Someone help. Forget it. The gap's insane." Shuna's face turned pale. Only one thought left. Where's he getting all that money? Is he dumping an entire bank on her? Gao Wen kept bowing nonstop. Thank you. Dage wrong. Thank you. Kind passerby. Her heart raced. This was absurdly over the top. Totally unreal. The chat boiled. Who is Dage wrong? Been watching for years, never saw him donate. He dropped $1 million in 10 minutes. Big sponsor maybe, but 70 gets taxed. Who spends like that? Insane. Behind the scenes, Sing Wrong sighed softly, murmuring, wonder if they even want to keep playing now? The system chimed. Host spends like flowing water, majestic and unmatched. True generosity. Bonus 5 million yuan. King gawked. No way. Gao Wen stopped. Yet that big bro's still launching rockets. Did some kid steal his phone? In truth, Sing Rong sat there calmly, tapping the gift button again and again. The app nearly exploded. Notifications blared. Congrats. You've reached boss level. Congrats. You're now a millionaire tycoon. The screen glowed blindingly bright. Even Gao Wen trembled, stammering, "Guys, please, let me breathe. I need a moment." But he didn't stop. The glowing message read, "Passing by, helping the wrong Dage wrong sends rockets to Wenwen Bao." The moment shot to the top of hot searches shocking. Wenwen Bao versus Shunai battle 2,000 rockets in one stream. Meanwhile, in the support Shuni Big Bros group, someone snapped. How can we let them trample us like this? Unacceptable. It's just 100 grand bros. Ill start. You follow. Rockets then rained on Shuna's side. Your beloved sends a rocket. Old Six Dong sends a rocket. Hartsun drops 5 rockets. The screen blazed amid cheers. Seeing that, Shunai smirked. Finally, my big bros show up. Thanks, your beloved bro. Thanks, Old Six Dong. Thanks, Hartsun for the 5 rockets. Shunai beamed triumphantly. She glanced at Wen, thinking, the former no. One once said had send me a video has rich and generous. Saving a beauty now would be perfect timing. The chat went wild. President Dong and President Nat are here. Crush that passerby. The other side slowing down. Victory's near. President Nat's on fire. Sing Rong saw it and sneered. Both sides nothing but rich and bored people. Then he leaned forward and kept pressing the gift button. Passing by, hoping the wrong Dage wrong sends 100 rockets to Wenwen Bao. The message exploded, the whole bar holding its breath. The system shouted, host is absolutely legendary. Long live the host. Congratulations new no one big bro. Reward 10 million yuan. Just when it seemed over, Go in score skyrocketed. Passing by, helping the wrong Dage wrong sends 500 rockets to Wenwen Bao. And the winner was Wenwen Bao. Eyes glistening, she said, thank you everyone. And thank you Dage wrong, the righteous passerby. But as soon as she finished, something unbelievable happened. She nearly fell off her chair. Passing by, helping the wrong Dage wrong sends Wenwen Bao 1,000 rockets. The entire platform exploded. Viewers screamed, what the heck? Is he insane? 1,000 rockets. The system blared, more rockets, more glory. Congrats. Host tops today's reward rankings. Touched by such tireless finger tapping. Bonus 1 million yuan. Gaowen choked with emotion. Boeing. Thank you. Dage wrong. Righteous passerby. Thanks to you, I won this PK and gained recognition. My stream hit 1 million live viewers. Truly grateful. Then she looked up gently, but I know money isn't easy. Please don't waste too much just for me. The audience erupted. Wow, such sincerity from a streamer. She's really different. First time watching and I'm hooked. That was an epic duel to the end. Can someone explain what on earth just happened? Even Shunai was stunned, mind reeling. How? One fierce tiger move and the whole platform's in shock. Half a day and Gowen's already gone viral. 1,000 rockets, 1 million live viewers, records even top streamers dream of. The more she thought, the redder her face burned with rage. Sing Rong stretched and yawned. Late already time to sleep. Then he glanced at Shunai, teasing, Miss Lu, don't be mad. You're not bad yourself. Lots of big bros backing you. Keep at it. Maybe you'll surpass Gaowen someday. King nudged Gaowen, whispering, says Gaowen. I bet that line made Lu Shunai see stars from rage. The girl stood frozen, face dark, unable to say a word. Seeing that, the trio didn't linger and headed outside. King grinned. Finally saw Shuna's pale face. Must be feeling awful. Lost face and cash. Total defeat, she added. Today was eye-opening. Met a tycoon who spends like water and witnessed a real if rich lord on stream. But glancing at Gaowen, she asked in surprise, hey, why aren't you freaking out? I've never seen that fan in your room before. He suddenly showed up and dropped a fortune. Aren't you even a little shaken? Gaowen smiled softly. It's fine. As a good person, like a guardian angel falling from the sky. I must add Dage wrong as a friend. Saying that, she pulled out her phone. Wait a sec, I'll dean him right now. Done, she said, and instantly, Sing Rong's phone in his pocket chimed. Dear Bao Bao, you have a new message. Both girls widened their eyes, staring at each other in stunned realization. King stammered, wait, that's the app's notification sound. I just saw you send a message, and Hez the one getting it. Gaowen turned toward Sing Rong too, brow furrowed, suspicion in her gaze. He waved frantically, oh, why are you staring at me? Pure coincidence. Total coincidence. He hurried to explain, I just quit my job, been busy with personal stuff, no time for streaming. Seriously. Gaowen still looked doubtful but nodded. Makes sense. You threw out a few million, but the other side spent at least hundreds of millions. 100 million is 10 million us. You know. Exactly. Sing Rong agreed. I've just got pocket change. Those are the real tycoons spending hundreds of thousands in minutes. Terrifying. King smirked mysteriously. Still weird though. Dage wrong shares the same wrong as your name. Just saying. Then she offered, let me drive you home. He waved it off. No need. I live near Longu City. Not on your way? I'll grab a cab. Just as he was leaving, someone called out, Gaowen. A drunken man staggered over her old boss. He grinned sleazily. You dance beautifully. Lucky I stepped out just in time to see you again. She looked at him with pure disgust, too tired to reply. His gaze slid to Sing Rong, sneering, well, if it isn't our ex-employee, a jobless bum hanging out here, must be Gaowen footing the bill. Typical loser leeching off women. Hey! Gaowen quickly protested. I'm the one leeching off him, as the one who treated me tonight. Him, that generous. Hard to believe. Gaowen, don't tell me you actually like this broke nobody. Why defend him so hard? Yo, I get it now. There was a mysterious guest paying the whole bill, and a guessing game about who it was. I see through it. The penniless clown can only sweet-talk knave girls, useless otherwise. King shot up, furious. President tonight really is the banquet of the arrogant. He turned red, growling. Who asked you to speak? Think a few fans make you special? Let me tell you, all your fans are fake. Her eyes widened in shock. She couldn't believe what she heard. He smirked, voice dripping with mockery. Surprised, the company spent tons buying views and engagement to prop you up. All you do is cake on makeup and take petty ads who'd watch otherwise. You're a loser. Learn from your sister Gao when she made the company millions in one night just by dancing. Next time, put on more makeup before streaming. Drop the fake pure act. Then he turned to Gao Wen with a syrupy smile. Didn't you say you didn't want to dance online anymore? Well, you made us plenty tonight, a real contribution. So how about you agree to one little thing? Like spending the night with me, he said, reaching out to grope her. Before he could touch her, Sing Rong grabbed his wrist hard and barked, respect your teeth while you still have them. The man went berserk, shouting, you lowlife think you can play hero. Got resources for her, got money for her. What? That Lufa logo on your shirt makes you rich. You reek of cheap cologne. Get lost. The roar froze everyone, thick tension filling the air. Gao Wen glanced at Sing Rong's outfit. Something about it radiated money. She was too stunned to speak. President harass me again and he'll terminate my contract with Daho immediately. He laughed mockingly. Terminate. Easier said than done. You signed a 5-year deal, 1 year left. Break it, and you owe 10 million. Got that kind of cash. I earned a few million for the company tonight, plus my savings. You think I can't pay? His veins bulged. He was too furious to reply. After a pause, he shouted, all you online stars are just price goods. You were basically a hostess once. Don't pretend you're pure. Even if you pay the penalty, the company won't let you go. Who'd give up a money-printing tree? Then our boss Niu will control the whole scene. He sneered, making Zhao Wen uneasy. As tension spiked, Sing Rong stepped forward calmly. It's fine if she doesn't leave. If she stays, it'll just buy the media. Then the one getting erased won't be Gao Wen, it'll be you. Zing froze, eyes flickering with doubt. Still, he forced a smirk. Big words. I'll wait and see a beggar buying a company. Ha! He spat on the ground, full of contempt. What the hell are you showing off for? Suddenly King burst into tears, mumbling, was it all fake? Seeing her, Gao Wen stiffened, heart tangled. Could it be my fans, the ones sending gifts, were all hired by the company? No, that's not true. Gao Wen gripped King's hand, shouting, many people genuinely love your makeup streams. I know some big names from other channels admire you too. Has just crushing you so you'll bow to him. So don't care about his filthy words. Sing Rong nodded firmly. Right, don't let him shake you. King wiped her tears, looking up. Thank you, Sing Rong. Without you tonight, and you too, King. Thanks for speaking up and exposing him. No worries without you. I'd never know how low he thought of us. What a scumbag. She spat angrily. We're just colleagues. You don't have to go against your boss for me. It's fine, I've hated him for ages. Just hadn't snapped yet. She nodded lightly, eyes softening. Before leaving, she thought, maybe we won't meet again. I just hope he soars high from here. And you take care of yourself. They smiled, shook hands, and said together, 8,386, forever top tier. Once they left, the young man sighed, mumbling, got so caught up firing rockets, I didn't even check the notifications. Checking his account and seeing over 100 million. He grinned wide, ha. I'm a 100 million tycoon now. Time to buy a ticket home. No, plane ticket. Gotta travel in style. Used to ride the green train for 300 yuan good times. Haha, now. First class it is. He paid 4,015 yuan for the flight. The system popped up, never the best, only the most expensive. Congrats on booking first class. Bonus 9,999 yuan. Keep working hard and spend lavishly. Host, that night in the dorm, he slept like a rock, belly full from the first-class airplane meal. A pounding on the door jolted him awake, followed by yelling, rent? Pay the rent? He shot up, heart racing, still half asleep. Seriously, they always come a week early to collect. It's not even due yet. Sing Rong. Pay the rent already. Stop pretending you're not home. You're getting worse every month. The landlady shouted. Groaning, he sat up and yelled back. Can a guy sleep in peace? She kept nagging outside. Kids these days lazy. Spendthrift. Only pay after 100 reminders. He ignored her, grabbed his phone, and scanned the code. There, paid for 5 rooms. The landlady froze, speechless. A moment later, her phone buzzed. 10,000 yuan received. She stared in disbelief. How did this broke kid suddenly have so much money? Paying a whole year's rent at once. Am I dreaming? He used to cry before paying monthly. Checking again. She gasped. Wait, he overpaid 400 yuan. Forget it, he mumbled. Consider it your tip for all those rent chases. He yawned, slammed the door, leaving her stunned in the hall. Flight's at 10, still time for 3 more hours of sleep. He muttered, crawling back under the blanket. His roommate gawked. Sing bro, you struck gold, paying a year upfront and tipping. You're a real rich man now. He didn't reply, just buried his face and snored. Then the system chimed. Unbelievable. Host paid a full year's rent plus tipped the landlord. Invisible wealth realm reached. Reward 1 villa in Qianla Bay. Tang City. He bolted upright, eyes wide. Me. Sing Rong owning a house. A villa. His roommate frowned. What's wrong? Sleepwalking again? Without a word, Sing Rong grabbed his stuff and dashed out. Hey, where are you going? The roommate called. Home to the airport straight. Might not come back, he shouted, laughing as he rolled his suitcase. The roommate blinked, thinking, when I'm rich, he'll get mom a VIP hospital room too. Hours later, Sing Rong's parents were chatting. His mom said, he called this morning, said he's visiting today. I told him not to rush, but he sounded excited. He even said he got paid for part-time work and sent me 100,000 yuan. How can a side job pay that much? Hope is not mixed in anything shady. No way, his father reassured. You know our boy had never do that. Before he finished, Sing Rong opened the door and walked in. Mom, Dad, I'm home. How are you feeling? Mom, any pain? I'm fine. She smiled. Just a minor operation. All the numbers are stable. Your father told you not to rush. Look at you sweating already. Dear, give him an apple. His father softened his voice. So, how's work lately? Taking time off like this your boss didn't mind. He didn't hide anything and calmly said, I quit my job. The couple was stunned, blurting out, What? You quit your job? But his mother didn't scold him, she gently comforted him. My dear Xing Rong is such a filial son. It's fine to quit, better jobs await. You've worked hard out there, now rest. Eat properly your skin and bones. Her words choked him up. His parents were truly his only safe harbor, always understanding and accepting his choices. Dad, have mom's hospital bills been settled? Yesterday, after calling you, I borrowed some money to cover it. Don't worry. Talk to your mom. I'll return the 10,000 yuan you sent were fine. Save your money. No, Dad. Keep it, it's my gift to you both. But who did you borrow from? We should repay them soon. He looked uneasy, avoiding eye contact. Just a relative, temporarily. From his father's expression, he instantly knew it must be Uncle Aaron on her. Then I'll go pay them back right now. No need. His father waved. I'll handle it. You just rest and stop being reckless with money. Hearing that, his mother sadly blamed herself. It's my poor health that dragged you both into this. You already struggle in the city. How could I let you shoulder hospital bills too? I know you send all your earnings home, living frugally on a mere 5,000 yuan salary in that expensive city. He waved his hands and smiled. No, really, I'm fine. You've got it wrong. Actually, my job's not as bad as you think. I've got a side hustle that pays well otherwise. How could I send 10,000 yuan? I came back to make sure mom gets the best treatment, whatever the cost. This afternoon I'll visit Uncle Er's house and repay the debt. I don't want to owe them favors. After reassuring his parents, he left the hospital and caught a taxi to 32 Hutong Road. Please, driver. As the car bumped over potholes, he frowned. Why's the road so bad now? The driver snorted. They've been fixing it for 2 years. Look, nothing's changed. They did fix it by pocketing half the budget. Contractors and officials collude. Vanish mid-project. Leaving this mess, he muttered angrily. Lawless scum. Poor land. Poor people and corrupt officials still bleeding them dry. He sighed, thinking, my family's poor, but at least my parents let me study, otherwise I'd still be stuck in this miserable town. After a bumpy ride, he finally arrived. Seeing the grand house before him, disgust welled up. Blood relatives. Yet one lives in a solid, 100-square-meter villa while his family squeezes into a shabby brick hut. If Grandpa's inheritance hadn't been swallowed by them, the gap between the two families wouldn't be so huge. Borrowing 50,000 for hospital fees, how bitter that felt. He walked up and knocked hard on the wooden door. A woman's voice came from inside, and a young girl stepped out to open it. The moment they saw each other, she recognized Sing Rong, and he froze. It was Wang Ju. What was she doing at Uncle Er's house? Before he could ask, a young man came out, sneering. If my sister-in-law's not home, is she at your place then? Seeing how close they were, Sing Rong instantly understood, his heart sinking. So that's how it is. Is Uncle Er home? I'm here to repay the money. Wang Ju frowned slightly, thinking smugly. Still cold as ever, must still have feelings for me. My charm really is timeless. Suddenly, the young man beside her grabbed her waist hard, making her flinch. He sneered. Why are you looking at him? You're about to be my wife. She smirked, just surprised how shabby he looks. Not a single branded item on him. Living in a big city and still dressing like that, might as well stay in the countryside. Yeah, the countryside's great. I can wear whatever Adidas or Golden Deer. Who cares? He said smugly. Inside the spacious, luxurious house, Sing Rong entered and saw Uncle Er playing cards with several middle-aged men. Seeing him, the uncle laughed loudly. This is my eldest nephew, working in the city now. A real city man. The others whistled. A city guy. Huh, impressive. Must be making big money. My neighbor's daughter in Hangzhou earns over 100,000 a month. The young man from earlier cut in mockingly. Yo, is doing great. 5,000 yuan a month. Raising pigs pays better. Another man snorted. 5,000. Paying city rent, what's left? Barely more than my pig feed. Sing Rong didn't bother arguing, just said coldly. Uncle, I came to repay the money, not to chat. No rush. Uncle Er waved him off. We're not short on cash. Take your time, it's earning interest anyway. Singrong smiled faintly. I've got the money. Why would I repay it? Uncle, the man snorted. Fine, if you really have it, but no need to act so formal. Life's tough in the city, and you've got parents to care for. Then he burst out laughing. Tell you what, if you insist, I won't stop you. Pay in installments. Day get dad's land deed from the cabinet. He spoke with fake warmth. We're family after all. Taking your money feels awkward, blood's thicker than cash. Right? 67. Someone chimed in mockingly. This college boy insists on drawing lines with family so noble. Huh. A second later, Singrong said coldly, I just transferred 510,000 yuan. A check if you've received it. Uncle, the man gawked, fumbling for his phone. Let's see really. The moment he looked, he was stunned, unable to believe his eyes. Where the hell did that money come from? Singrong turned slightly, smiling as he walked off. Earned it in the city. Of course. The young man still didn't believe it, sneering. That family's always been all face and no fortune. I bet he blew all their savings clean for this. Wangju leaned in and whispered, let me see him off. He'll need time to accept that I'm his sister-in-law now. Better clear the air. The guy groped her and laughed. Good. Remind him of his place so that ugly toad stops dreaming of swans. A moment later, she came out quickly, saying, Singrong, we're family now. No need to dwell on the past or act so cold. We grew up together, I know you like me, but to me, you were just a brother. From now on, I'm your sister-in-law, so please let it go. Hearing that, his heart felt like being doused with ice water, painfully speechless. After a pause, he replied, if what you said spreads and people find it immoral, do you still intend to talk like that? Me? Like a street-painted clown like you? Go look in the mirror and wake up, she screamed. What did you just say? Whose childhood sweethearts with you? We just played with counting firecrackers as kids, and now you're acting like royalty. At first, I thought you weren't greedy, that you were genuine and hardworking, but now I see you're just another act. Anyway, it's none of my concern anymore. She thought he was just pretending to be cold, so she stepped closer and said softly, I get it, you lash out because you can't have me, but I forgive you. I'm your sister-in-law now. Grow up. Okay. He almost burst out laughing. What kind of nonsense is this? Then he turned and walked away. Muttering, total lunatic, she gritted her teeth in fury. Speechless, suddenly she rushed forward, shouting, Hank Singrong, who do you think you are? You think a few books will change your fate? Pathetic. Bookworms like you are the most useless. I despise you. Yeah, I love money, so what? With your uncle's family, he'll live rich. You, a cramped rental, a shaky shack that might blow away with one gust, and your mother hospitals are money pits. Toss in 500,000 yuan and it disappears. I'm just being honest, but you still act all high and mighty. Bezer, hearing her insult his parents, his face darkened. Enough. You're a frog at the bottom of a well, waving a dead fish head like it's a diamond. You think anyone cares about your mouth? Even a toad's less self-obsessed than you. Struck speechless, she stammered furiously. You, he cut her off sharply. You what? I may not be rich or powerful like your idol, but I work hard, have ambition, love my parents, and stay clean. It'd rather be me than some greedy parasite clinging to a third of an acre like you, Miss Day. And hey, stop acting like a lunatic, wipe your drool and check a mirror. The system instantly chimed. Action confirmed. Host severs romance cleanly, decisive and wise. Reward one abandoned house in Bytown. He shouted. Huh, real banknotes. So that area isn't demolished yet. He stopped holding back, yelling straight at her. You two better live decently and stop dragging others down. Get lost, he snapped, turning away toward town when suddenly, a car sped toward him. Its wheels splashed mud all over Singrong. The man inside rolled down the window and sneered. Yo, isn't this Hank Singrong? Sorry, in a rush to the construction site, didn't see you. I'm the contractor for City Construction Bureau, no. 1, handling the town road project. Busy guy, no time to chat. If you're jobless, come work for me, carry bricks or something. My cousin might even give you a spot. Ha! Later, Singrong clenched his teeth. Ugh, no wonder the roads are a disaster. My uncle really breeds talent. He smirked coldly, muttering, guess it's time to cleanse this mess myself. A while later, at the Bihatown branch of City Construction Bureau No. 1, a worker saw him off, laughing. Here, Sing, drop by for tea anytime. Sure, the system chimed again. Such righteousness. Long live the host. Thank you for your service to the homeland. Reward 100 houses. He blurted out. How many again? The system replied. 100. Too few. It's an automated evaluation based on your noble deeds. No criticism intended. Singrong looked up and sighed. This system's getting braggy. Why does it feel like the whole world's fortune is about to land in my lap? Later that day at the hospital, he peeled an apple for his mother. Here, Mom, have some fruit. She smiled. My boy, so thoughtful, you peel perfectly. Just then, the doctor entered cheerfully. The surgery was a success, all vitals are stable. Instead of relief, he grew tense. Doctor, my mom just had surgery, she's still recovering. Please don't discharge her yet. We'll pay on time, and I'd like to schedule a full checkup. The doctor replied flatly. I already processed the discharge. Everyone, help the patient pack up. His face darkened, confusion boiling inside. What's the meaning of this? Seeing his expression, his mother called softly, "Sing wrong." The doctor snapped, "It means exactly what I said. She's fine, stop hogging resources." "What? You want her to die here?" His hands shook with rage as he grabbed the fruit knife from the table. The doctor panicked, shouting, "What are you doing? This is a hospital. Drop it or I'll call security." His mother calmed him gently. "Let's go home, son. It's too expensive here. I feel fine now." And the doctor said him, "Okay, resting at home's the same, right?" He answered, "Mom, you just had surgery. The wound isn't healed yet. You must be careful." The doctor chuckled. "See, your mom's the sensible one. A good son should listen to his mother." Then he barked at the nurses, "Clean this place up. Don't leave any gloomy stench behind. It's bad luck." Hearing that, Sing Rong's blood boiled. "My mother can't leave yet. Mom, wait here. I'll call Dad. I need to step out." His mother panicked. "Sing Rong, don't argue with them. We common folk can't fight people like that. Don't worry. Mom, I won't do anything rash." A while later, in the chief doctor's office, the same doctor was on the phone, saying, "All arranged. Your wife can move in the day after tomorrow. Even a sprain needs 100 days of rest." After all, the young man from before laughed. "Chiro, lie. You work fast, of course. Hank Sing Rong's just a broke nobody, not worth good resources. He even owed half a month's medical fees before your family helped pay. Letting him stay would be a waste. Then I'll leave the rest to you. Chief, I'll treat you to a nice meal later." The doctor sneered. "On my turf, the Hank Sing Rong kid won't ever get back up." At that moment, Sing Rong stood outside the door. He had heard and seen everything. "Ha! Bribes? Huh! Nothing new, just a pack of mutts. So money really commands ghosts and gods. What a pathetic show." Moments later, he arrived at the dean's office. He knocked lightly, and an elderly voice replied, "Come in." The old man looked up and asked, "Who are you?" "Just an ordinary patient." The dean frowned. "Comrade, if you're sick, register for an appointment. We don't do private consults here." Sing Rong got straight to the point. "Dean, I came to discuss donating a building to the hospital." The man waved dismissively. All right. Talk to the consultation office. I'm busy." Only after a second did the dean process it and ask, "Wait, what did you just say? Do you even know how much donating a whole building costs?" Doubt filled his eyes. This rustic kid, in shabby clothes worth maybe 200 yuan total. Donate a building? Absurd. I know. I've checked, it's fine. 1,000,000 yuan to help people is worth it. In a small town, that's about the cost of a ward block. With my bank savings, it's like plucking one hair from an ox. I know this hospital lacks rooms, forcing patients to cram together. I want to donate a new building so patients can recover decently, and I hope, Dean, you'll investigate any corruption here." The dean said smoothly, "I understand the frustration from shortages, but please don't to wild suspicions." Yet inside, he thought, so Hez here to file a complaint after all. Sing Rong continued calmly, "I get that it's hard to manage a hospital with too few rooms, but when people take bribes to reserve beds for the connected, it's unfair to ordinary patients." The dean quickly denied it. "I've managed this place for 10 years. Our doctors have never taken envelopes or dirty money. We're dedicated to saving lives." "You're slandering us," Sing Rong recounted clearly. "Yesterday my mother had major surgery and is still recovering, but today her attending doctor forced us to discharge, giving the bed to someone new who, as I learned, only has a mild sprain and could rest at home." The dean shouted, "You're making this up. Even if rooms are tight, we'd never kick out a post-op patient. Our procedures forbid it. Even voluntary discharges require signed waivers. If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable." Anticipating their cover-up, Sing Rong only smiled. "Dean, no rush. Listen to this recording first." He pressed play. A familiar voice came on as though, "All set. Your wife can move in. Even a sprain needs 100 days rest. Hurry before it's too late. The Hank Sing Rong guy's dirt poor, not worth wasting good facilities. He even owed half a month's fees. Your family helped him stay. Letting a hog treatment resources is a waste." The dean snapped, "Who knows if your recording's edited? We won't take false blame." Sing Rong shook his head, disappointed the hospital had sunk this low. A thought flashed. Was the dean clueless or just covering it up? Recordings can be faked, but the building had billed could not. Not wanting to argue further, he pulled out his phone. "Hello, City Construction Bureau of Kangong. I want to donate a new building to the county hospital. Can you still take the project?" The voice replied, "Yes, go meet Director Liu at the county hospital office shortly. We'll handle it there." The dean sneered. "All right then. Let's see how long your little act lasts." Sing Rong smiled. "Seems you don't believe in gifts from the heavens. Dean, maybe you should confirm with them yourself. It's just one call takes minutes. Don't let a few stubborn minutes cost you an entire building." Reluctantly, the dean picked up the phone. "Hello, this is Dean Liu of the county hospital." The voice of Kangong replied cheerfully. "Ah, Dean Liu, lucky you're getting a whole new building, free of charge. I see. Right, thank you." Hanging up, the dean sat stunned, thinking, this Hang fellow is truly humble yet formidable. A moment later, Sing Rong said calmly, "So, do you believe me now? As for the recording, you owe me an explanation. Would someone who donates an entire building really forge audio for fun?" The dean folded his arms stiffly. One recording still isn't enough proof. Singrong replied coolly, if one building's not enough, then make it two. The dean froze like he'd been struck by lightning. I ask for nothing else, just that you punish negligent doctors and investigate the hospital's corruption, give patients fair treatment again. The dean, still dazed, mumbled incoherently, yes, yes, of course. As Singrong turned to leave, the dean called out, wait, at least tell me your name. He smiled. I'm just a farmer's son doing what's right for a patient. My name doesn't matter. If you must write something, put down messenger of Zheng Feng. With that, he turned and walked away, his back firm and resolute. The next day, the dean urgently phoned his subordinates. Quick, pull all recent discharge records. Check any post-op patients were forced out early. Moments later, a nurse entered the ward, saying, Chiro, the dean's waiting for you in the hallway. As soon as he stepped out, the doctor dropped to his knees. Dean, please don't fire me. I've got elderly parents and a child to feed. I can't lose this job. The dean said coldly. You've got parents and a kid, huh? And patients don't. A doctor without ethics like you should find another job. This small hospital can't afford to keep a living butta like you. The next day, at a fancy restaurant, Wangju purred, hubby, your career's soaring. Soon we'll buy a city apartment, right? He grinned smugly. Of course. Suddenly, someone burst through the door, shouting angrily, didn't you brag about pulling all the strings that every doctor's in your pocket? I just got kicked out after moving my wife in, and now her sprain's worse. They won't even let me visit. Daikai jumped up, startled. What? How's that possible? Wait, maybe they don't know you're my brother. I'll call and sort it out. He dialed your Liz number, but the line replied, sorry, the number you've reached is unavailable. Meanwhile, several trucks full of equipment pulled up in front of Singrong's house. His mother asked worriedly, Singrong, all this medical gear and caretakers must cost a fortune. He explained, it's fine. Mom, this is compensation from the hospital. Chiro was fired for negligence, so they lent us these as an apology. They'll collect them later, just use them peacefully. His mother smiled gently, relieved. He murmured to himself, and good like Lei Feng, guess I look heroic too. Suddenly, a furious voice shouted outside, Hang Singrong, this is your doing, isn't it? It was Decay, storming and red-faced. I spent over 10,000 renting a hospital room for our family, and now it's all wasted. His mother looked confused. Decay, what are you talking about? Singrong just sneered. Didn't even need to ask, you confessed yourself? Truly an idiot. Then he switched tone, acting like a Hollywood star. So was you. I was wondering why my mother got kicked out mid-recovery. Turns out my kind relative here spent over 10,000 just to make it happen. Decay panicked, stammering. No one wanted to kick her out. She recovered, so discharge was normal. Drop the act. If you weren't behind it, the hospital wouldn't have sent caretakers to my home. Thanks to Dean Liu uncovering bribery, they compensated me instead. He shook with rage. You liar. Hang Singrong, you'll pay for this. Do you know how long I've built those hospital connections? All my roadwork contracts came through them. I spent so much on gifts and cash, and now they've cut me off. You'll cover my losses? Singrong sighed. Your words make no sense. You're the rich one, right? A boss earning millions a year, yet begging money from a poor guy like me. Think about it, a man earning 5,000 a month, cramped in a tiny flat, barely paying rent. How could he possibly ruin a big shot like you? The pie-grazing tycoon. Really? His words left Decay speechless, crushed completely. Singrong pressed on. Maybe it's just karma, evil seeds bear bitter fruit. The remark turned Decay purple with fury. Frozen amid the crowd, he sneered. Some people think money buys justice, guess they forgot morals still exist. Decay fumed silently, cursing the poison-tongued pauper and blaming luck. He snorted coldly, spat, broke losers deserve what they get, and stormed off. Seeing him so mad, Singrong chuckled, stupid and mean. What a combo. Mom, let's keep walking, he said. She fretted. Will Hang Decay take revenge? I'd love to see if he's got the guts to try. Meanwhile, Decay drove off, glancing at another car. Someone inside looked oddly familiar. Wait, was that Kangong? Nah, I'm seeing things. No way he'd show up in this dump. A little later, a luxury car stopped in front of Singrong's house. Kangong stepped out cheerfully, holding a basket of chickens and fish. Here, Hang, I owe you. Thanks to you, the road repairs and construction. Before he could finish, Singrong quickly signaled him, fearing Mom's misunderstanding. Mom, here? Kang's really generous. I just helped fix his car last time, his dropping by out of courtesy. Kangong instantly caught on and laughed. Yes, just a small favor. I'm also here to fix the road by your house. He thought, Azo. Even before his parents, he hides his status. Good thing I reacted fast. Mom, I need to hand something to Mir. Kang Il go in first. She watched him go, puzzled by her son's strange behavior. Inside, he whispered to Kangong, I want to stay low profile here, please. Not a word, even to my family. Kangong winked, smiling. Got it. A true humble benefactor, rich yet discreet. The task you assigned is done. Kangong said efficiently. Excellent. He replied, that's how it should be. Meanwhile, Decay called someone. Hello? Director Zio. About the road project. The man cut him off. you're no longer needed for that. He froze, jaw slack, not understanding a thing. After a pause, he asked shakily, but we agreed already. My workers are scheduled. What about prep costs? New construction standards came out. Your team failed the review. Sorry, nothing I can do. Busy now. Bye. Before he could reply, the call ended. Beep beep. Director Zhao? Zio. He shouted helplessly. He slumped, forcing a laugh. Must pissed off Kangong. Too late to fix it now. Later, Kai brought a gift basket. Faking cheer. Chairman Zhou. We had a deal. The road job's mine. You just wait to split the profit. Sir sat silently, clutching two roosters, not saying a word. Kai flattered on. When we sign, we can raise your cut from 30 to 40. Still silence. Smug, Kai thought. Knew it. His just mad about the profit split. Greedy old fox. Feeling triumphant, he babbled. Everyone knows those qualification papers are fake anyway. You'll get a subsidiary to front it. No trouble for you. Chairman. Zio slammed the table, roaring. Who gave you the right to say project papers can be faked? Think a few cigarettes can drag me into a crime. You think I'm your brother? Panicking, Kai opened the gift basket, stammering. Chairman Zhou. I didn't mean what? You think I'm joking? Xiao snapped coldly. No. How about this? I'll give you 50 instead. Okay. Xiao's face darkened. I treated you like a brother, and you try to ruin me. Get out. A guard burst in, grabbed Kai by the collar, and kicked him out. Don't let Chairman Zhou see your face again. Get lost. Meanwhile, in another VIP room, someone knocked. A commanding voice replied, Come in, Chairman Zhou. Zhou entered with a young man beside him. Inside, Xingvong and Kangong were waiting. Zhou laughed heartily. Ha ha ha. Sorry to keep you two waiting. He bowed respectfully. Here, hang. On behalf of the town, thank you for funding the road repairs. Xingvong noticed his sly eyes and thought, a snake hiding behind a Buddhist smile. He replied calmly, Nothing noble, just wanted my elderly parents to walk safely. At their age, one pothole could be trouble. Then Xingvong smirked. This road won't crumble again within a year, right? Chairman Zhou. Zhou forced a grin. Who of course not. Inside, he cursed. Ill-endured damn rich brat. He quickly added, Well, personally oversee it. No worries. Xingvong smiled. Then it's all yours. Don't disappoint me. Suddenly, the system chimed. Noble deed. Host completed road and building upgrades in 2 days. Money well spent and heart pure. Reward 9,999,999 coins. Keep your virtue spirit forever. He glanced at the message, shaking his head. No wonder it was quiet lately, saving up for one big splash. Meanwhile, at Uncle Hay's house, Wangju screamed, You've been lying around on your phone all day. Floor's dirty. Laundry's undone. I should've known you're all talk. That road contract must have been a lie. I should chosen Hank. Xingvong has got a future in the city. At the name Xingvong, Kai's face flushed red, eyes blazing. He shot up, growling. What did you just say? I said you let success slip right through your fingers. Useless man. If it were me, it'd crawl to Chairman Zhao if I had to. You're only good at pretending. I'm gonna find Hank Xingvong now. We were childhood sweethearts. She didn't finish before Kai trembled with rage. As she turned away, he grabbed her, screaming, Stop, you shameless woman. Then he slapped her hard, snarling, Useless hag, you earn nothing and dare yell at me. Want another hit? While the couple fought, at Xingvong's house, his parents were being guided through some papers. Here are some documents, please review them later. The two elders exchanged puzzled looks. What's all this about? Kangong smiled. Long story short, the road work near your house needs 1 square meter of land. To apologize, we'd like to build you a new house as compensation. How about that? Both parents gaped. Huh, what did you say? Seeing their shock, Kangong added, If that's not enough, we can also discuss a cash compensation. They stared at each other, stunned. Since when did rural benefits get this good? 1 square meter of land for a whole house and extra money too. No need to overthink. This is pure luck. They agreed happily. Father shouted inside, Xingvong, come out, son. Someone wants to build us a house. A few days later, at the bus station, Xingvong was heading back to the city. His parents saw him off, mom reminding, Big cities are tough, take care, don't overwork. Next time you come back, we'll move into the new spacious house. Got it, don't worry. It better go or I'll miss my flight. Alright, travel safe and come home soon. They waved goodbye, eyes moist with emotion. In the first-class lounge, Xingvong scrolled through his phone, thinking how productive the trip had been. Across from him sat an old acquaintance, Gao Wen, who looked up and recognized him. He stood and asked, Hey, what are you doing here? She looked up, equally surprised. Gao Wen here. I went home to visit my mom. Just heading back today. Hearing that, she looked apologetic. I never asked properly before. Heard later your mom was sick and you had to quit to care for her. How's she now? She's recovering well. Nothing serious. What about you? Traveling for work? He asked. She replied, Yeah, business trip. The company wants me to revamp my image, sent me to promote rural development. Just finished. And bumping into you here is such a coincidence, right? He smiled. Sure is. Gao Wen then asked, So, any plans next? Planning to join another company. If you'd rather not say, That's fine too. Nope, it's fine. I'm not applying anywhere for now, thinking about starting my own business. He smirked inwardly, thinking, maybe I'll open a firm right across from my old company, let the ex-boss cry from jealousy. That's great. If you need anything, I know plenty of good editors and videographers, cheap and solid. Just then, her phone rang. It was Director Ha. Sorry, gotta take this, she said, secretly annoyed. That man's insane, calls me 100 times a day. The voice on the line roared, Gao Wen, make a little money and you think you're untouchable, ignoring my messages. Huh, log in and with Jia's rep now. They've waited half an hour. She restrained herself. I told you an hour ago I'm boarding soon, you said it was fine. He snapped. You're not on yet, are you? Once you are, well talk, but I'm about to board. Miss this flight and I'll be stuck here 10 hours. Maybe no seats left. This is my rest time. Hung Ji, director, sneered. Rest. You sell your looks and think you deserve breaks. The company doesn't pay you to relax. If you miss it, just wait 10 hours at the airport. The more you prepare, the faster the work gets done. Her face darkened. I've made more than enough for the company. 6 months straight as top earner, not freeloading. So what? Contract's still valid. Until it ends, you do what I say. Enough talk. Logging out. One more word and it'll count it as breach of contract. He barked, slamming the desk. At that moment, Sing Vong spoke up. Director Ha, right? Yes, it's me. The man sneered. Yo, so you're with Sing Vong. No wonder you're busy. Airport my ass, you're probably still in bed. She snapped. Stop lying. I sent my flight schedule and ticket photo to the company chat, then start a live stream and prove it. Let's see if you're at the airport or under the blanket. That crossed the line, making Zhao Wen's face burn red with fury. Suddenly, Sing Vong took her phone and said firmly, so it's just a breach fee, right? How much? I'll pay, he added coldly. By the way, this call's recorded. I have the right to sue you for slander. The man roared. You think you can afford that? Playing rich hero now? Huh. Sing Vong didn't bother replying. He hung up. That punk hung up on me. The man still shouted furiously on the other end. Go Wen looked embarrassed, glancing at him. You're not really going to pay my breach fee, are you? What right do I have to accept such kindness? She thought. She quickly added, honestly, I'm fine at work. Director is just moody sometimes. And now they'll definitely jack up the penalty. It's not worth it. I don't have much savings anyway. I'll handle it myself. He replied, don't worry, it's part of my plan too. I'm opening a media company right across from Muquan to go head-to-head with them. I was just recruiting a few familiar faces, and what better publicity than stealing my old firm's top talent, right? Go Wen blinked. Wait, your startup's meant to rival them for real. Her heart stirred. Who exactly is Sing Vong? He continued. Well, do profit sharing. Half of the monthly profit goes toward your contract fee. Once it's paid off, we'll split 7,030. You 7, me 3. Go Wen smiled softly, dimples showing. If you're not a good man, then who is? He stroked his chin, teasing. You think that cut's too low? Then hurriedly added, nope, not that. I mean, it's too generous. Most streaming agencies only offer 5,050, and you're even covering my breach fee. If you took 70 or 80%, I wouldn't complain. Seeing her flustered, he said gently, you were the only one at Miyuquan who didn't look down on me. You even gave me a papaya. I'm just returning your kindness with sincerity. Fair trade. Sighing Ji. My instincts are never wrong. I believe you'll shine. So come join me, we'll earn big together. You'll bring profits far beyond that penalty. It's just an advance from me. Nothing more. His words moved her deeply, filling her with unshakable confidence. Clearly, he was tossing a lifeline to someone drowning, yet spoke as if she were helping him. Finally, she smiled and said warmly, all right. A little later, at the office building, inside Muquan Media's headquarters, Sing Vong and Gao Wen walked in to meet Director Ha. He yelled, Gao Wen, you believe whatever sweet-talk some guy whispers in bed. If you're dumb enough to bring him here, when you can't pay up, the only one humiliated will be you. Cut the crap and call your legal team. I'm here to terminate Gao Wen's contract, not argue with you. Do you even know how much Gao Wen's worth now? Can you afford it? Heard you've made some shady money lately. But remember, Sing Vong, easy wealth blinds fools. Money like that's a castle in the clouds. It vanishes fast. When you're drowning in debt, you see your life turn to ashes. He brushed his sleeve calmly. My assets regenerate the more I use, the more they grow. No need to worry for me. Raising a brow, he smirked. With that temper, what's wrong? Afraid I can pay it. The jab hit home. Hetha froze for a second. The company's not just mine. And it's not my money anyway. Why would I be scared? He bluffed. Sing Vong chuckled. Hashui. Give a man a bit of power and he starts enjoying cruelty. I genuinely worry about your future. Hang Sing Vong. What are you so proud of? Don't forget you used to be a dog under me. He roared. I was a contracted employee, not your pet. Call me a dog again and I'll sue. Yo. And Clause 5 states neither party may spread false claims harming reputation, still valid after termination. One more slander, and I'll sue on Gao Wen's behalf. A while later, in the meeting room, legal dropped the paperwork. Here's the contract, please sign. Hashu sneered at Gao Wen. You really want to sign? Huh, that guy's just got dirty cash. Follow him, and you'll regret it forever. My life's none of your concern. Without hesitation, she sighed with a sharp stroke. There, done. So when's the payment? Don't vanish and dump the mess on her. Relax, check your account first. It was sent a minute ago. You, with a few million yuan. Don't make me laugh. Go to accounting and see for yourself instead of standing there looking stupid. He strolled to the window, smiling. Nice view. The tower cross looks great, too. Shui still didn't get it. Chairman Ha, the future's long. Take care. Just then, the system chimed in his mind. Congrats. Host, for mastering the art of spending money spent power gained. Rank up from buys without looking to cancel contracts without asking. Reward 99,999,999. Wiping out your old firm dream fulfilled. Moments later, outside the office tower, someone called, Gao Wen, Gao Wen. It was Hang Xingvong. Turns out, it was King. She approached with a sad face. Gao Wen, I heard you quit. Will we still see each other? Before Gao Wen could reply, Xingvong smiled. Why not? He pointed to the skyscraper opposite. We work over there now. Come have lunch at our canteen anytime. King blinked. Dumbfounded. Wait, what? Just then, Xingvong's phone rang. Excuse me a moment. The caller had showed Li Yuaning a name he didn't recognize. Who's this? A gentle female voice said. Hello? Here? Hang. Your property ownership certificate is ready. When would you like to collect it? You'll come by shortly. Yes, sir. We look forward to your visit. He suddenly remembered. Oh right, I still need to inspect that villa. Then he told Gao Wen, take some rest for now and plan our new project. I'll handle a few errands. She smiled. All right. Just then, King whispered, he really paid your contract penalty. She marveled who'd have thought the Iran boy from the old office turned into a filthy rich tycoon. Never judge a man by his looks. Meanwhile, at a real estate company, the manager warned, our VIP client is arriving soon. Everyone, stay sharp, this deal is huge. No mistakes allowed. A blonde employee replied, got it, boss. I'll handle the welcoming arrangements right away. He ran out shouting, everyone gather in the main hall. A client who bought a 300 million yuan villa is coming. Line up at the gate. Dress sharp, stand tall, smile bright. Don't embarrass Hong Cheng Real Estate. This is our top-tier guest. Don't mess up. A nervous girl asked. Director Wang, do we have a photo? What if we greet the wrong person? Has a mysterious tycoon no photo? When he walks in, trust me, the whole lobby will shine. He gave her a cedi, selling property for years and still can't spot a VIP. She just nodded frantically. He placed a hand on the wall, sawdust, and snapped, cleaning. Where's cleaning? Wipe this down now. Not a speck of dust left. The rich must feel luxury. Just then, a taxi stopped in front of the building. Hang Xingvong stepped out, dressed simply, looking like a farmer visiting town. He looked around, impressed. So this is Swan Bay, the crown jewel of Hong Cheng. The sales hall's quite fancy, but no one paid him any attention. Weird, he thought. Who are they waiting for? The CEO, shrugging it off, he just walked straight in. Inside stood a massive villa model. Wow, he muttered. This sales room's huge and empty. Did everyone step out? He murmured. A free villa still feels unreal. Great landscaping though. Every house has a pool like a movie. Wonder which one's mine. As he admired it, a salesgirl approached politely. Hello sir, which model would you like to view? I can show you around. Director Wang saw that and barked. You, over here. Did I say no walk-in clients today? Why aren't you at the door? She protested, but has still a customer. The VIPs almost here kick him out before they see him and think we're disrespectful. That's too much. No one said outsiders were banned. Good grief, you're hopeless. Fine, I'll handle it. He glared at Xingvong, scoffing. This guy doesn't look like he's got 200 yuan to his name, yet dares walk into Swan Bay's showroom. Eyesore, get him out before my VIP arrives. Then he sneered, if you can't afford it, don't gawk. Either buy or buzz off. Staring what make you richer. Xingvong blinked. You're talking to me. Lin, get over here. Look at this mess, dust everywhere. If the VIP sees it, we'll be humiliated. Clean this up now, he shouted. Xingvong only sighed quietly. How can I know if it suits me or not without taking a look first? He said calmly, you don't even have 200 yuan. Well, our property costs 300,000 per square meter. I'm sparing you embarrassment, but if you insist, don't blame me when you lose face. The guy was insufferably arrogant, terrible at his job, yet looking down on others. Honestly, those houses weren't worth that much. He was just mocking. Sour grape style. Xingvong chuckled dryly, then pulled out his iPhone 3 Max to call Li Yuan. Hello? Here? Hang? Have you reached the sales office? If you need help, just ask Director Wang. The man froze. Why did that voice sound so familiar? Xingvong replied coolly. Your Director Wang said I'm unworthy to buy here. I'll just take my business elsewhere. Please cancel the transaction. She panicked. Here? Hang? Please wait. I'll be right there. Has Wang lost his mind? She thought. She rushed downstairs, explaining nonstop. This must be a misunderstanding. Please wait. Don't leave yet. She hurried out, instructing everyone to head to the Swan Bay sales office. Wang Sheng, what kind of mess did you make this time? Did I tell you to treat the VIP with utmost care? If you offend that mystery tycoon, Can you bear the fallout? The bald man fumbled his phone, stammering, Manager Lee, let me just confirm. Seeing her fury, he barked at the staff. I told you to clear out all customers. Now that VIP probably thinks we're busy entertaining someone else. The young man frowned. Judging by your face earlier, I thought you were hearing your big boss voice. Guess not. The bald guy kept yelling at the sales girl. What good's a pretty face if you can't do anything right? If we offend this tycoon, you'll cost me my job. She burst into tears. Director Wang, I only did my duty. He turned on Xing Vong, shouting, you broke Popper. I don't care who you know at Hongcheng, even if you were the Jade Emperor. It wouldn't matter. Get out. You're hurting my business. Just then, Lei Yuan walked in, witnessing the whole scene. Her face darkened, and she asked Esily, what is going on here? You heard me get out. The man snapped, Manager Lei, you're here. Actually, the thing is, but she ignored him completely, waving him off with cold indifference. He blinked, thinking, she must be mad because that poor guy hasn't left yet. She stepped forward gracefully. Here, Hang, I'm Lei Yuaning, Vice President of Hongcheng Real Estate. Please, just call me Xiao Li. My deepest apologies for the unpleasant experience. Director Wang failed to recognize you and acted rudely. Please be generous enough to forgive us. Director Wang stood frozen, stammering, oh what? Director Li, you're serious. She bowed slightly. Well, strengthen our management. No more dogs mocking cats for having first situations ever again. Sales girl Yalin was stunned. So has the VIP we've been waiting for. We at Hongcheng value fairness and sincerity toward every visitor. I sincerely hope you allow us a chance to make up for this mistake. He gaped in disbelief. Boss Li wasn't joking. That mysterious tycoon who bought a 300 million yuan house was him. He looked so young and plain. She stormed over to Wang, voice trembling with fury. How many times have I told you never underestimate any customer? He trembled like a leaf, face pale as paper. It's over 30 years east, 30 years west. Never mock a poor youth, she said coldly. Sell one building and you think you're some kind of hero. Don't bother coming to work tomorrow. He burst into tears, choking out, Boss Lai, I've got aging parents, a sick daughter, debts for house and car, her hospital bills eat everything. You know all that. Boss, please, I can't lose this job, he begged. Should've thought of that sooner. We're running a business, not a charity. Reflect on your mistakes. Seeing no mercy, he turned to Heng Vong. Here, Heng, I was a fool. Please, give me another chance. Nhelin panicked beside them, thinking, next, what do I do now? But Heng Vong smiled. This employee's good. Make her the new manager? Then, alright. Here, Heng, let's go see the house. Everyone froze. Wang gawked. She's the new manager. Heng and Xiaoli left. He said, it's getting late. Can I still see the house? Of course. I'll show you personally. Nhelin finally snapped back to reality. Dizzy with joy. Wait, did I just get promoted? Is this a dream? Suddenly, the drama system popped up. Congrats, host. You've taught arrogance a lesson. Reward 1 heart. He grumbled. What good's a heart? I'd prefer a real reward. The system retorted. Don't underestimate my praise. It might save you one day. He chuckled. This system's got too much free time. After a while, they reached the courtyard leading to the villas. Xiaoli introduced, these are the villa managers, in charge of security and property. Everyone bowed. Welcome home, sir. Here, Heng, please come in. Well, set up your automatic gated later. Then she received a folder from a staff member. She hurried over, saying, here, Heng, here are all the property documents. Please review them. He glanced at them, thinking, a 300 million yuan villa. Forgive this country bumpkin. I've never seen anything this expensive. The thick stack of papers moved him slightly. He didn't check further, just boxed them up and said, lead the way. That made Xiaoli's heart skip a beat. Rich people really are different, she thought. Doesn't even bother to read the documents. As she led him, she explained, this villa has a private garden by top designers, and interiors crafted by world-class masters. Every detail's perfection. After speaking, she eyed him quietly. This plainly dressed tycoon treated money like trash. Maybe he's from a hidden clan living incognito or just scared of kidnappers. Heng Vong admired the view, but thinking of her parents, she planned to reserve a patch for cabbage and eggplant, sure to make them grin. Even if this wasn't the top villa, a few pots of beans or bitter melon would make it too perfect to leave. Seeing him stare silently, she said, if anything displeases you, here, Heng, we can redesign it for free. You'll think it over too many flashy spots. You'll have to remodel. My parents wouldn't adapt. Suddenly, the system chirped proudly, host, you're brilliant. 3 solid complaints about a 300 million villa in 1 minute. Reward 99,999 credits and a new feature. Tada! A rice cooker appeared. He gawked. A home appliance bonus. The system giggled. New life phase. New upgrades. Boss. Xiaoli silently admired. If even top garden art couldn't please him, he was a true rich man. Here, Heng, so young yet the king of our estate. Our chairman said your spending style deserves top service. Hell, visit personally. No need for fuss. I just spent a little money. Nothing worth the noise. It's our honor. Here, Heng, we hope for your continued support. Outwardly she smiled, but inside she screamed, a little money. That's 300 million. The The rich sure have lethal wordplay. In the end, she could only wonder what mysterious clan does he belong to. As they entered the main hall, she smiled. We've arrived. Here, Heng. Meanwhile, someone asked Uncle Zhang, who bought that villa, a young man surnamed Heng, just over 20. 20. She froze and turned sharply. The old man asked, young miss, should we investigate him? No need. Anyone who buys a 300 million villa isn't ordinary. If they notice our snooping, the fun's gone, then prepare an exquisite gift. I'll visit him soon. Months later, drums and gongs thundered across the city. Heng Vong stood before the company, announcing, after 3 months of prep, our Daejin Media officially opens. We sincerely thank Director Gao for his guidance. Everyone, let's work hard to earn that trust. The crowd cheered. We won't let you down, boss. Seeing the results, both Gao Wen and Heng Vong smiled with satisfaction. 3 months earlier, she'd been stunned when he said that. Wait, weren't we gonna do live streaming? He explained. Talent must fit its place. Our Daejin Media lacks skilled staff, so we'll recruit and train new ones. Half their live stream commissions go to you. She blinked, startled. Isn't that a bit too much? He laughed. You're Daejin's founding hero. Plus, each field has its art, streaming, operations, and audience pull. Without you, it'd be lost. Of course, he added, once things stabilize, you can return on screen anytime you want. She decided instantly, he'll stay behind the scenes. The story shifted to someone's ordinary work morning. President He was scrolling his phone when he spotted a familiar name, Daejin Media. Yo, already signing up quite a few streamers. Huh, he smirked. Who starts a company from zero these days? Think live streaming's easy money. Daejin Media, what do you have to fight me with? Then another man barged in, annoyed that Daejin Media opened right across from us trying to provoke me. He had some power, even President He respected him. Cousin, back from your trip, how's my sister-in-law? I'm thinking how to handle them, he said, half flattering, half shimming. The cousin replied coldly, use the old rules. Show them this turf isn't for trespassers. Remind them who dominates the livestream world. Got it. The man nodded obediently. Meanwhile, Heng Vong was reviewing the morning's accounts. She frowned. Designers these days only talk style. I've got sketches from 4 of them. None worth keeping. My 300 million yuan villa must be classy and unique. It can't be sloppy. Just then, a light knock sounded. She looked up. Come in. Go and rushed in. Director, our livestream chief just got BK challenges from Mikwon, over 1 million fans. Not just one, several, all in the same tier. Look, the reports are piling in. Director, I got challenged by Mew from Mikwon. What do I do? They've got 1 million fans there targeting us. Even my host got dragged into it. Help, then others. Sister Cow, boost our rank or we'll have to put Mikwon in front of our names. He chuckled coldly. Their same old trick, using million fan hosts to crush newbies with tens of thousands. Shameless. They love to hype these BK duels, sick fans on newcomers, and flex their dominance. Too bad this time they picked the wrong rival. He turned to Gao Wen. BK brings revenue, doesn't it? Tell our host to accept. She worried. Don't tell me you're gonna fund rockets out of pocket for those newbies. He laughed. Haha, maybe I have been spending a bit too freely. She suddenly realized, wait, was that hero who threw money at strangers yelling prosperity for you? Actually, Heng Vong, the young man said calmly. Money only matters when spent. Hoarding it just makes it lifeless numbers. She fretted. Still, you should spend wisely. Half of it goes to platform cuts and commissions. He once paid me tens of millions for breach fees, she added, and even gifted me rockets worth more. You can't just throw money like that. He smiled leisurely. Life's but a few autumns were born empty, die empty. Money exists to be spent, and this isn't waste, it's investment. When rivals provoke, it's free hype. Let our small streamers strike back. Curiosity will drive viewers our way. Just trust your own training and content skills. Once viewers enter, keeping them means victory. He smiled confidently. Relax. I know my limits. I'll make sure you earn steadily. She softened. His foresight far outstripped hers. A man who once spent hundreds of millions wouldn't fret over a few dozen. Plus, had worked at Mikwon. His marketing strategy was on another level. He trusted her, so she'd trust him. Outside the office, staff fretted to Gao Wen. What now? If we accept the BA, we'll lose for sure. She raised her voice firmly. Accept the challenge. Instantly, the beak battle between Daejin and Mikwon exploded online. Rockets, planes, and balloons filled Mikwon's stream. Thanks Rocket from Xiao Feo Feo. Thanks Private Jet from Go. Thanks Munitsi from Li Doyu. Thanks Balloon from Xiao Homai. Thanks Xiao BQ for 10 planes. The thanks boomed nonstop. Heng Vong simply watched, calm and expressionless. Forums buzzed. Did you hear? Daejin's King Mikwon, a newbie versus a Titan classic. Egg versus rock. Daejin's just copying anyway. Their livestream chat's getting roasted. Fans from Mikwon flooding insults. Haha. Let's see them get schooled. Losers will have to add Mikwon to their names. Guess they're chasing clout. He read it all without care, only pondering house decor for his parents, rosewood or French classic. Tough call. Right then, Go and rushed in. Director, our BK votes are crushed. They clearly came prepared. Their superfans unleashed full firepower today. Our accounts are ready. Funds loaded, just waiting for your signal. When do we strike? He replied serenely. No rush. Timing's not ripe. Rest up well counter when ridicule peaks, that's when impact hits hardest. She nodded. You're right. I was too hasty. Still, she reminded all the hosts keep spirits high. Win or lose, perform brilliantly and rewards will come. Meanwhile at Muquan, President grinned. Cousin, tonight's victory is in the bag. Shall we celebrate early? So what if Gao Wen left? Our company still rakes in tens of millions in revenue. His cousin frowned, bragging over beating a small firm. That's expected nothing to celebrate. Even after pocketing tens of millions in breach fees, he still felt like he'd let a big fish slip away. Then a message popped up from her and Sai. I remember now when Wenbao's real name is Go Wen. Someone paid her tens of millions to quit Muquan, and now she's running her own firm. Dai Jin's style looks familiar. This might have been brewing long ago. He glared at a voice cold. How long have you known this? Why didn't you tell me Gao Wen joined Dai Jin? He scratched his head, afraid to answer, silently thinking, I can't let cousin think him useless. That girl once seduced a rising tycoon, had him cancel contracts out of infatuation. Got a fat payout and now thinks she's boss material. He sneered. Enough. The cousin snapped. Just keep control of the field. We must win this match. Suddenly, a staffer burst in, panicked. Boss. President Ha. Trouble 10 of their live streams just fired rockets and yaks at once. His eyes bulged. Impossible. He used to donate to one room, now 10. Where's that money coming from? Cousin, they're probably gifting themselves. We've hit 30 million in revenue. No one would outspend that. No one wastes 30 million on streamers. The cousin growled. Say it again. You are not to lose. This must be their only lucky push. Got it. Before he finished, the staffer stammered that they're still donating. Both men froze, faces pale, limbs trembling, eyes wide in disbelief. Just one wave right, they whispered hoarsely. Ha! Crush them. The cousin roared, fury shaking the room. Meanwhile, Hing Vong calmly tapped send rocket again and again, smooth as swiping tinder, leaving Gao Wen utterly speechless. He spent so much the system went wild. Congrats, host, on spending with style. Reward 5 million. Ultimate generosity reward 888,888. Reward, reward, reward. Gao Wen panicked. Isn't winning enough? Why keep spending? They're already too broke to fight back. Then she knew he was that man, the one who once declared, prosperity to you, stranger. Same account, but this time the numbers were insane, rockets jumping from 1,000 to 5,000. When done, he sneered softly, since they lack life experience, it'll give them a taste of it. Gao Wen stared blankly, thinking, taste life, more like taste the afterlife. Suddenly he called, Gao Wen. She straightened instantly. Yes, he said sternly, remember our goal to become #1, untouchable by anyone. Good, go rally the team and remind Muquan's folks to prepare for a name change. After giving instructions, he leaned back, reopened the blueprint, and smiled. Isn't this exactly my dream home? No need for Rosewood or French style. I just want a place that feels like home. Not some undercover Carrick bar. Then he checked his account, mumbling, so how much did I make this time? 111,000, 1.1 million, or a full billion? This system's logic. Spend more. Get richer is absurdly adorable.